Welcome to the first edition of Puck Sluts. It's the first video/podcast series being produced and put out by the Fishtank Apparel. I'm one of your three hosts. My name is Chris Fishtank, co-owner of the Fishtank Apparel and chief editor and writer of the Fishtank blog. I'm joined by two collegiate hockey players. Let's start with you, Steve. Introduce yourself.
I'm Steve Leonard. I'm just an average Joe here, trying out to get a position at the Fishtank post-college. And I play hockey at UMass Dartmouth. Roll Stairs.
Sean.
My name is Sean Leonard. I am a good friend of Chris Fishtank, co-owner of the Fishtank Apparel, who I refuse to buy any apparel from because I'm not paying. It's just not happening.
And because you spent all his money on Shy.
Yep.
Sophomore at Fredonia, trying to figure out how to pass intro to coloring for the third time now.
Yeah, I forgot to say why I'm here. It's because I fucking own the thing. I can do whatever the fuck I want with it. And I'm a diehard Islanders fan. I'm an Islanders season ticket holder, so that's what justifies me. So fuck anyone who has a problem with me on this show. In case you don't know, they're twins, so mind fucking blown. So,
like I said, whoever guesses who's older.
Steve's older.
Not you, Chris.
Oh, yeah. Okay, well, fuck. We don't really have a set plan for this. We're just basically going to come a week, every other week, and we're going to talk hockey. We're going to do a little bit of a season preview. We're going to go division by division, give out picks for the conference and Stanley Cup final, and 3 bold predictions per conference. So let's start off with our favorite division, boys, the Metro. I'll give you a quick rundown of where I have everybody finishing. Let's start with the 8th place team. We got good old New Jersey Devils. Dirty Jersey, finishing at the bottom of the heap where they belong. They got a lot of young, exciting players, and they got a great goalie in Corey Schneider, but at the same time, they're still at least 2 to 3 years away from contending. So it's not a slight on them. They're just in a rebuild. Then you got Philly, who's just the fucking worst, and anyone who's in net for Philly automatically becomes the worst player in the fucking NHL. And I think they got Brian Elliott now. I think they got Elliott.
Yeah, they do.
So he's automatically going to be the worst fucking goalie with the highest goals average allowed and fucking worst save percentage.
Elliott is just another suitcase in the NHL is what I gathered from that.
Yeah. Then you got Carolina, who everybody thinks is going to be fucking amazing, and I just don't see it. I don't think they're that great, so go fuck myself whatever. Then I got the Rangers in 5th because, I mean, don't get me wrong, the Rangers are still a good hockey team, but at the same time, they made some...
Wait, I forgot. Wouldn't that be 6th?
No. Jersey, Philly, Carolina.
Oh, I didn't hear you say Philly, my bad.
Rangers, because they made some fucking stupid moves. I think the fucking Stepan and Ranta trade was a terrible move, and I think getting rid of Ranta is going to hurt them a lot more than people think. And losing Lindbergh in the fucking expansion draft to Vegas is going to be one of the most underrated, hurts right to the Rangers. Then you got the Blue Jackets, because Tortorella hangover. Any team with John Tortorella has a big turnaround, automatically will suck the next year. Despite them getting Antemi Panarin, I don't think they're going to be that great. I think it's going to be a rough season for them. Then I got the Lord and Savior himself, Johnny Franchise, John Tavares, and New York Islanders. I think getting Jordan Eberle for Ryan Strome was the absolute steal of the offseason. And I think that him and Lee...
Thanks to Jack for ruining Ryan Strome's NHL career.
Yeah, basically. Him, Lee, and Eberle on the top line are going to be absolutely amazing, one of the best top lines in the league. And I think the young guys like Ho-Sang, Barzal, and Pulak are really going to step up this year and give them some real offensive firepower. Then we got the Capitals.
Sweet speeds Ho-Sang has, huh?
Yeah. Fucking...
Sweet wheels.
I remember my first time in the ice, too.
Then I got the Caps, because the Caps are just going to be really good in the regular season, and they get knocked down in the first round, because fuck Alexander Ovechkin, because he skates before the national anthem ends.
Come on, give him some credit, It's been their year for 4 years now.
Yeah, it's every year their year in the regular season. How many President's Cups do you really fucking need? And then you got the Penguins, because Sidney Crosby is just the fucking unreal. I hate them so much, but they're just the best team in the NHL, and they proved it by going back-to-back. And they very well may three-peat this year. So that's my little brief rundown. Let's start with you, Steve.
So I'm going to go from the top to the bottom.
Top to the bottom. You like it on top.
Everyone does. Anyway.
It's not funny. Continue.
I don't know. Sean strikes me as a bottom guy.
Anyway.
Me or Steve?
You're lazy. You're really lazy. I think you just want to be like.
Classic dead fish, am I right?
There you go. Dead fish Shawnee.
I'm going to go with the Capitals because even though they lost Williams and also Schmidt on the back end.
Shattenkirk.
And Shattenkirk, but he was only there for the playoffs, really. I think they'll hope is just an animal. So I kind of see them. And as long as Ovechkin scores another, I don't know, 7.
I mean, Ivan Drago on skates. Fuck it.
What's that?
Ivan Drago on skates.
And then Kuznetsov as well is just. I just see them going first again. Not the Cup, just President's Cup.
Gotcha.
And then I'm going to go, I think Columbus with Werenski being, what was he? He was a rookie last year, right?
Yeah, no, he had a great year.
He's going to be like top 5D in the NHL, so I could see them really building off that. Maybe not top 5, but he's going to be one of the best.
A little bit lower.
Yeah, a little lower. You're right. I see them going second. Then I'm going to have Penguins third division.
You think Sidney Crosby is going to pull his vagina or something?
Well, what?
You think he's going to pull his vagina or something?
No, I think he's going to be unbelievable again.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. Sorry, Chris. Not to burst your bubble.
Burst.
And we're going to go after that. It kills me to say it because, over there, John Tavares, but I'm going to have them being fourth in the conference, well, in their division. With Doug Waite being their coach, and finally, for Christ's sake, Jack Capuano is out of New York.
Captain Jack.
He's probably still living in his dad's basement there.
Garth Snow's.
Garth Snow's basement, which is basically his dad. And, yeah, so I'm going to have them in fourth. And, wait, what's their goalie situation like? Who's their starter?
Grice is technically their starter they're rolling with, and they got...
Yeah, I'm always shaky with, the Islanders goalie situation.
And then they got Halak.
Real good for them. Their best goalie in the last 5 years was what's his name? Dwayne Rolison was a stud for them.
Yeah. I think what's really going to happen, I think it's honestly going to be a 50-50. It might be 60-40 with Grice just because they gave him a 3-year extension. But I think it's going to be
I feel like they're going to try and pull what Toronto did a few years ago with Bernier, and who else was there? And they try and split them, and they're both just terrible.
Oh, yeah. Reamer. Jason Reamer.
It was Reamer and Bernier, and they both decided they weren't going to save the puck that year.
Yeah. But they got some young guys, and they got Barzal's going to be on the second line. He's going to be on the second line between Bailey and Ladd, it looks like.
That Bailey's still second liner after all these years?
Josh Bailey is the first liner. What are you talking about? He was an elite winger last year. 60 points, baby.
That's the reason the Islanders did not make the playoffs.
Use elite in a sentence, please. Without Josh.
This podcast / video series will be elite. Or not. Probably not.
That's full bars out. You need less words for Sean to comprehend, so.
Yeah, that was way too many words for Sean.
Alright, so we have Islanders fourth, and then the Rangers, I'm going to have fifth. I don't know what they're looking like down the middle, because I don't know why you trade Derek Stepan or Brassard the year before when they're your top players.
It's because everyone hated him because he missed, 3 face-offs all year. So there were only 3 face-off people watched.
I guess they're one of the best lines with Zuccarello in the NHL gets you traded, but I don't know. And Stepan just being, breaking his jaw. Maybe they think he's still fatigued from that.
Let me just say, it could be worse. You could trade Carl Hagelin for a guy who used to play roller hockey. Yeah. Oh, no, wait. You did trade Carl Hagelin for somebody who used to play roller hockey.
Edom had the sickest NHL playoff goal I still have ever seen to this day. But no, let's trade Hagelin too and have him go win 2 cups.
The worst trade in my lifetime.
I don't know. I guess trade the Bruins just for trading Phil Kessel, Sagan, Thornton. That's probably up there.
That's true.
For the Rangers, I think their top center is going to be Zibanejad, then Kevin Hayes, and then probably the watchers can see you reading off the internet. I'm just saying what I think, bro. It doesn't matter where I'm getting the information.
I'm kidding. Don't get so upset, dude.
The guy they drafted, Chitel.
Yeah, he's really good. They said he's had a great camp so far.
He's a center. They also signed Desjardins.
Did they?
That's
a good.
He's a center or a winger.
He's a center. That's a good depth move.
Fourth line center, I think.
Yeah. Losing Lindbergh is just a killer blow for them. He was
good.
great on that fourth line.
I feel like the Lester Foss plays, he should be center. I think he'd be a perfect center.
Did they re-sign Grabner?
I think so, yeah.
That was a
Either
good.
way.
That was a great pickup for them last year. It burned my soul, but
Yeah.
The best 1-year deal ever, dude.
it fucking burned my soul.
So many goals. So many breakaways.
Opening night when I was there at the Garden and he just torched them for like 2 goals, I was like, fuck my life. It was probably one of the most like worst moments in my entire life. That's how bad I felt. Just with everyone yelling at me like, Michael Grabner! And I was like, you couldn't make a fucking empty net before. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, so the Rangers, so that one I'm a little iffy. I feel like with them and the Islanders, you go either way. I feel like those two are going to be in the 4th and 5th spot. And then 6 is going to be, I think, Carolina. I think they're going to have a better year than last year. I don't know how good they're going to be, but they do have some good players there.
That Scott Darling trade's good.
What's that?
Scott Darling was a good pickup for them.
Yeah, that was. So then Cam Ward could finally get a rest. Seriously, that guy. Poor guy.
I think Darlin will be the starter there.
He has to be. Yeah.
Do you think so?
I think they
I
signed
think
him
that's
to a
why
big
they
enough
broke
deal.
him in.
They gave him a lot of money.
I'm a big fan of Scott. He's a
Yeah.
pretty cool guy.
Don't forget Carolina got Trevor Van Riemsdyk,
Yeah, that's
That's a
true.
good
I
deal,
forgot
too.
they got
Justin Williams.
Who was it that got drafted by Las Vegas and then went to Carolina? Was it Van Riemsdyk?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He got
that was
taken in
it.
the expansion draft and
Yeah.
then
Traded.
just got traded like that
Yeah.
day.
Yes, you are correct.
So then we're with Carolina. I think they'll be pretty good. I feel like who's their captain there? I feel like
Falk?
They don't have one.
they don't have one, right?
It's not
I think
Justin
they'll give
Falk,
Williams. No.
I don't think it's Justin
Honestly, they'll probably give it to Noah Hannafin in the near future.
Falk.
Yeah. Someone said Skinner too. I heard that somewhere.
Maybe Jeff Skinner.
Yeah.
If he's alive. He's in like, I think he's hanging out with Mikhail Grabowski.
What?
He's hanging out with Mikhail Grabowski on like the concussion island.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I think if his name wasn't like if he plays a few years, it could be him.
Yeah, but he's probably gonna play like
So
this
then we
year.
got Carolina, and then I'm gonna go. I wish I could just say last for the Devils because I can't listen to Eric talk about the Devils anymore. But I think they're gonna be in the 7th spot there. I think they're gonna be better than they were last year. I mean, it's not that hard.
It's not that hard, yeah.
Then, yeah, because Schneider, he's like too good to be a bottom team.
Yeah,
Then
I actually
Philly-
feel bad for him being on a team like that young and bad.
it's a starter position, and then they finish almost last every year.
Yeah,
And then
It
we
would
had,
surprise you this year, though, the Devils.
they could.
yeah, they could be. It might just be like the Toronto thing where their young guys kind of carry him.
Don't even get me started on
Also-
them. We'll get to them.
They got a kid that played at Denver. I saw they signed. I don't know.
You won the what's it called?
The
I was just
Hobie?
surprised.
The Hobie Baker?
Bill Butcher.
Yeah,
I
he
don't
won,
play in the NHL. He's small, but he can play.
yeah. He just came off a national championship.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
And then you got Philly rounding them out.
And Philly, poor Voracek and Drew because they're just carrying that team.
What about my man Wayne?
Nowhere because no one else is there. So I don't know what their deal is going to be, especially they haven't figured out a goaltending situation.
You got Brian Elliott. What are you talking about?
Who?
Brian Elliott.
In Philly? That's where he is?
Yeah.
At least he's in the Devils.
No. Elliott's on Philly now. He's their starter.
That I didn't know.
Yeah.
So where's what's his name? Mason.
I don't know if he's still there. I think he might be the backup or he might be gone.
Well, they have that Stolarz kid.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they do
that's
have him.
true. He's from Jersey too, so that's pretty cool.
Dirty Joe.
Oh no, Mason's in Winnipeg.
That's right. So they don't want. They just like righty goalies there, and they don't want to win games next year. Is what I got from that.
Yeah, basically.
Winnipeg? No, they're gonna want to know tomorrow night.
Who they playing?
The Leafs.
No shot. All right, Sean, you're up.
I might as well keep it rolling with Philly in last place. Just
James
because
the governor.
I mean, you never know with those guys, but Chris, ever since they went to the Cup final, which was a bullshit way to go to the Cup final, beat the Rangers in the shootout 2010. Ridiculous.
That was the end to the playoffs.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Ever since they made it to the Cup final, they haven't really been the same. Just like the Devils, since they made it to the Cup final, it seems that when Parisi left and Kovalchuk signed that huge deal, and then was like, "Nah, I'm good. I'm still gonna make more money in Russia."
That 67-year deal.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
I once had something similar. Who's that goalie that no one cares about?
Ricky D. What do you mean? He's our best broadcaster. We're paying him at least the broadcast.
15 years plus.
He's working for free.
Yeah, Rick, thanks for that autograph when I was 10. Appreciate that.
So I'm going with the Flyers in last, the Devils, but at the same time, I want to put the Devils higher. I think they're going to be better this year.
They should be.
Again, they're just so irrelevant in the NHL right now.
They got that kid in the draft, the first pick. That was a great pick.
What's his name again?
Nico Hischier?
Hischier, yeah.
They signed Jimmy Hayes, too, and then don't forget about Marcus Johansson, who he's going to help them out a lot.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. The
Capitals are playing. Now, maybe he's sick.
You have to be questioning about the Capitals winning the division.
Yep, there you go. You pick the Caps. That's your fault. You already said it, though.
No, I know. I forgot they lost Johansson, Schmidt.
You already said it.
And Williams.
Can't take
and
it back.
Schechter.
Can't take it back.
They'll still be good. Hope you'll carry.
Yeah.
They also, I'm on their roster, they also signed Drew Stafford.
Do they? That's a good pick.
He's getting up there, but...
He's like 34.
He's good. Where was he last year?
Winnipeg.
He was, right? But didn't he start off somewhere else? Didn't he start off in, like, Minnesota or something like that?
No, he was with Winnipeg the whole year, I think.
Oh.
Yeah. All right, so then you got Devils in 7th, you said?
Yeah, but I think, I'll stick with that for now. Until next time when my mom watches this and tells me I'm an idiot, and then she's like, Sean, Devils should be in 6th. Because, that's going to be 1 or 2 viewers. But, hey, that's besides the point. No tax on the fish tank, am I right? All right?
No tax, no tax. For you, no tax, Sean.
Yeah, like nuts. Can we curse on here?
Yeah, you can curse on here. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, why don't you worry about Jazzy over there, right, buddy?
Steve, yeah, that's smart. Go fuck yourself. How about that? After the Flyers, I'm going to go with
Devils.
The Hurricanes. Even though they were closer than people thought to making the playoffs last year.
They were.
Sound like he's just copying his older brother, or what?
I mean,
they were in the
that's
running
just
towards
the standings.
But they do have Marcus Kruger,
Oh.
Van
Lindholm,
Riemsdyk.
Fast. Van Riemsdyk is going to help them if Skinner could get off the concussion list there. And obviously Williams is going to help and Teravainen. Big Scott Norton fan, so I think he'll help them out a lot. And then I'm going Islanders right after that, just because of their goaltending. It's kind of
fair.
A little suspect at times, but Everly is going to be disgusting next to Tavares. It's going to be like him and Matt Molson, except Everly just has a tiny bit more skill than Matt Molson.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Just a little
peck. And then Blue Jackets, I'd say. Blue Jackets be after that, even though they did get that crazy fucking Russian guy, Panarin, who's going to score 1,000 points for him.
Panera Bread.
Yeah. And I'm finishing with Rangers in 3rd. Being a little biased, but Hank, he's running out of time, so he's gonna have a good year. He probably has some more confidence coming off the World Championship. He got played with his brother. He said he felt a little rejuvenated after that.
Well, I mean, he also hasn't gone far in the playoffs the past few years. He hasn't been that tired.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, he only in the Cup final in what year? What was that? 2013?
Yeah.
That's pretty recent years.
No, it wasn't 13.
No, it was
14.
14.
Yeah, you've been closer. I mean, once again, quick shout out to Eric. Don't ever watch a Rangers playoff game with Eric Bach. He'll ruin your night.
That was an interesting night.
I thought Lundqvist looked good in the playoffs last year, though.
He did look good. It was just that
He's
the
always been
defense
in the
was
playoffs,
terrible in front of him.
I'm going to go with the Capitals finishing 2nd because they're too good to finish any lower than that. I don't know how they'll do in the playoffs, as always. Like Bilbo Schwaggens over there, Steve said they'll probably get knocked out in the first or second round, as usual. And then the Penguins, because I just think they probably want the third one more than they want the first one or the second one. They want to be the best team in the NHL with Crosby, who's the best player in the NHL.
Easy.
I'm all about the three-peat.
Yeah, it would be cool to see, but it's going to suck when the Rangers...
I'll put my life savings on a three-peat, which is
Ooh.
right now is like $245, so it's not that bad.
We're going to Vegas. Let's go. Moving on, we're going to go to the Atlantic. I'm going to give you the rundown of the teams and where I got everybody finishing. In 8th place.
Sabres, first place. Sabres.
In 8th place, we got good old Detroit. My man Franz Nielsen made the wrong move. He's
I
going to be
agree.
probably the worst team in the league. Then you got Buffalo ahead of them. Jack Eichel, who just signed a monster deal today. 8 years, $10 million a year. So $80 million over 10 years. That's a big deal.
Wait, what was McDavid's contract compared to that?
Oh, it was
He got
like 10 years, 13 a year.
$13 million even?
Yeah.
I mean,
13 million
sorry.
a year.
How much a year? 13?
A year.
Okay.
Then you got Tampa Bay. I like some of the guys they picked up, but they lost a lot of people. I think the Bruins trade, I don't think they got enough back for them. And I think they're relying a lot more on aging veterans. And God forbid Steven Stamkos is ever healthy through like an entire season. That would be the day. They
They would have made the playoffs last year if he was healthy.
They would have, but that's the big thing. He hasn't been healthy in like 3 years. They still have one of the best defensemen in the league in Victor Hedman. But, I mean, there's just not enough there, I don't think, to push them forward. Boston's in 5th just because they're just in that middle of the road. They got Tuukka Rask, who's still good. But, I mean, they're getting old, man. It's like, I love Chara. I love Pasternak. I love Bergeron. But this feels like a team that could have contended for the Cup 3 years ago rather than now. So they're going to drop down to 5th. Ottawa I like a lot. I like Ottawa a lot. I think Brassard was a great trade for them. Granted, they gave up a young kid to get him. But Brassard was great for them last year. And they were really good in the playoffs. I was shocked they made the playoffs. But, I mean, they had no business even being there. And they got to the second round and wound up playing the Penguins. That was a good matchup. Then you got Florida. I have Florida in 3rd. I think Florida had a bad year. Granted, I think they should never, ever make the playoffs again because they let Jaromir Jagr walk. But at the same time, they got Ekblad, they got Dmitry, whatever the fuck his name, that other Kulikov. They got fucking Barkov, who is just absolutely filthy. I mean, they got a team that's pretty good, and I think they're one of the more underrated teams. They had a bad year last year, and their coach got fired. But I think they could have a good bounce back here. Then I got Montreal in 2nd, because I still don't agree with the PK trade. It's a year later. I still don't think they won that trade. I love Shea Weber. But, I mean, you gave up PK Subban, who was like 5 years younger, and went to Nashville and played a great role for them on their way to a Stanley Cup. And then I got my boys in Toronto, Austin Matthews and the Toronto Maple Leafs as the 1 seed, not just in the Atlantic, but in the entire Eastern Conference. That's my President's Trophy winner, too. That team is nasty. Mitch Marner, fucking Zach Hyman, who fucking is on there? Matty Marks.
Mitch Marner has eyes in the back of his head.
Yep. They're just...
I went to a Leafs game against I forget who they were playing. It was in Toronto last year with my roommate, and Mitch Marner wasn't even looking, threw the fucking puck right off the far pad from a terrible angle, popped out right to Helen Keller, and she put it in. It didn't even matter who was standing there.
Okay, to all the listeners, that is Sean's second Helen Keller joke of the night.
I'm a big Helen Keller hater,
No,
so I'm loving it.
Me too. It's only 1 an hour.
I think she had everyone fooled. I don't even think she was deaf or blind. I think she was just like playing everybody for a fool. That's a
Might
hot
piss
take
a
right
lot
there.
of people off with that comment there, but hey, that's okay.
But and they got the biggest move I think they made is they got Pavelski.
No,
No, they got Marlowe. My bad. They got Marlowe, who's still absolutely amazing. You put him with all those young stars and Mike Babcock as your head coach. That's a nasty, nasty team. And Morgan Riley on the DN. That's a nasty team, and I think that's the best team in the East. So, Sean, let's start with you. We started with Steve last time.
So I'm gonna gonna have the Canadians finish on the bottom.
Ooh.
Wow.
We're gonna come out guns a-blazing with the best goalie in the NHL. I gotta hear this, Sean.
All right, maybe not the bottom. I'm gonna put them in. You know what? 6. I'm gonna
Sean,
put them.
you're not guessing on a math test here, right? These are your predictions.
No, you know what? Because I always love the Red Wings, but I'm gonna put them and the Sabres at the bottom. I'm gonna put the Sabres a little low, just because fucking. I hate Robin Leonard, dude. I really do.
I don't think he's that good. I just don't understand how they picked him to be their goalie as like their future goalie.
He bags his team in the front of the media all the time. And then I went to a week after I went to the Leafs game. Went to a Sabres-Leafs game in Buffalo, and Leonard let in 3 goals on like 6 shots and got pulled.
Yeah, not that good.
Less than a week after bagging his defense, it's like, buddy, you clearly can't stop a fucking beach ball. So I'm going with Sabres in last, and then the Red Wings, because, I don't know, they have that new arena, man. They're going to come out firing. Obviously, losing Datsu just sucks.
All right,
it's going to be the second year without them, but you can't really replace that guy. Then I'm going to go to the Canadians. They just rely on Carey Price too much. I don't think they're going to be bad, but it's...
If he gets hurt.
They rely on Carey Price way more than the Rangers have on Lundqvist. Yep. They just don't really have anybody.
They did get.
I like Gallagher. I think Pacioretty is a good player. I just don't think he could pull a team that far. He's not a Tavares or a Taves.
They did get Druin though. That was a good move. They didn't really give up that much to get Druin. That's
a good point. That's definitely why I took them at the last place there. Steve, fuck you. It is like guessing on that test, right? And I'm going to go
with that for your whole academic career, Sean.
Pretty good. I got a 4.0 right now.
Ooh, we got smart people.
It's a month into the school year. Wait till the end of the semester.
Yeah, but I'm doing good right now. I'm 4.0.
Mom, I sat through class all semester. I haven't learned a thing.
I've been watching Entourage for 4 straight days. You think I have a 4.0? Dildo. What's up, Gav?
Did I ever just put in the shift?
This is Gavin.
Gavin, the kid who ruined my life.
Yeah. Whatever,
dude. We're doing the talk show. Welcome to Punk Sluts. You're in. Guest appearance. That's Chris.
Oh, you.
This is Gavin. There's Lord Farquaad. You know, we know Steve. Oh my God.
Steve, I feel like a lot of people ruin your life. I feel like that's a recurrence for you.
No, it's just Gavin.
Oh, okay.
You ruined mine. Get it.
What did I have?
Get a grip.
Get it right.
Sabres in last place. Then I have Red Wings.
Canadians.
And I got Canadians there. I'm going to put the Senators right after that. No, I'm going to go with Panthers there, actually.
The Avs are going to win the cup.
We didn't get to the West, dude. We get to the American Hockey League in a little bit.
Wait, who does he like?
He's an Avalanche fan. He roots for the H.
They're bottom by a mile.
Yeah. I gotta say, as much as I hate Leonard, whatever his name is, Ryan O'Reilly is the man. I don't advocate drinking and driving, but if you're gonna do it, I mean, get shit faced and prepare for your morning coffee by driving right through Tim's.
Wait, what happened with Ryan O'Reilly?
He got a Dewey in Tim's,
yeah.
dude. He drove right through the fucking place.
When was this?
Dude, get on Google, pal.
Yeah.
Get on Google.
Steve, come on.
First of all, Ryan O'Reilly's just so tired of being on dog shit hockey teams that like it's come to that.
He wears a 4500 with no visor. I mean, the guy should be on the Rangers.
Nick should be on the Rangers. He's like a Rangers player. And then maybe they'd have a first line center that was actually capable of playing on the first line.
He's sick, dude. He is sick. Yes, I got
the Panthers in 5th.
Panthers in 5th. I think they're pretty good. They have a lot of young, good players, very talented. I think they should have re-signed Yager, honestly.
They should.
Even just fucking more fans go to the game. Then I'm going to go with the Lightning right after that. It all depends if Stamkos can stay healthy. Yep. It's about time they got Druin out of there because he was never going to stay there long term.
No.
Just because, I mean, as much as he was a little cocky, saying I don't deserve to be in the minors. The kid's disgusting.
Yeah,
And he's my, so I really can't talk too much shit because that guy would, I'd be limping for a week. I'm gonna go with I moved the Sens down just because Erik Karlsson can literally take over any game. He made the Ben's cross ice sauce look like an in-house play with his in the playoffs last year. And then I'm going with the Bruins finishing up there. I think their D is gonna pull them a lot this year.
You just named like fucking 2 teams twice.
Yeah, I said I'm going with the
Simple math, 1 to 8, Sean.
The
You
Bruins
can't
are
say
in third.
bottom, middle,
Bruins
top,
in third?
top, middle.
Yeah, the Bruins are third.
Oh, okay.
No, the Bruins are second.
Okay, so who's in third? You had Ottawa in 5th or 6th.
No, I changed that.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, I moved Ottawa up because Erik Karlsson is a freak.
Okay, so Ottawa's third.
Yeah, and then I got the Bruins there. I know you were saying they're a little old, but also Pasternak's actually 96. He's very young. They just signed him.
Pasternak's good. They
I
just
think
gave
the
him a
reason
big deal.
O'Reilly was drinking and driving was because he was celebrating his 7-year contract for $52 million just earlier this past month. So I think
Money to blow.
it's hitting you hard. Am I right, Ryan?
Pasternak got a contract that he deserved every penny for.
Yeah, he's sick. But they also, on the D, dude, McAvoy pretty much ran their power play in the playoffs. With Krug healthy, Char is not done yet. McQuaid's a psychopath. And they have Kelvin Miller and Carlo. They also have that kid from BU.
I like Carlo a lot.
Breslik?
Yeah.
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 I just losing Claude Julien I think sucked too. I loved him. He was a good coach. I liked him a lot.
Yeah, me too. I feel like it was time, though.
Yeah. It was just a rough situation. Then you got Toronto in first.
Yeah, I don't want to. I mean, Helen Keller could say Toronto's getting.
That's a third one.
Told
Let me
you.
tally down on my pen and paper.
Helen Keller could have played for Toronto.
I mean,
That's how nasty she was.
All they did was just get better
Yeah.
by signing Marleau. And I think Freddie Anderson's going to have a better year. He's not going to start off slow. I think their D is going to be sick. Their forwards, they might be the most offensive team.
I'm not that high on him. He's the only part of that team I don't like, Freddie Anderson.
Dude, Anderson? I think he's sick.
I don't know.
Toronto, I mean,
Who do you think they're going to name captain? If they name one.
Yeah. Or Riley.
Matthews or Riley.
no, it's going to be Riley. Matthews 11A, though, I think.
Yeah, Riley.
But then it's like the same thing in Edmonton. It's like,
Oh, it's
do you want to... The kid had 4 goals in his first NHL game.
Yeah.
He's nasty.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not like they had anyone Morgan Riley status already there. So like Morgan Riley's been there for 2 years now.
That's true.
Just
That's
grinded.
true. And he was like the first star there.
Yeah.
But no, don't forget about Phil. Phil the Thrill, baby. 2 cups.
All right. Let me hear it, Steve. You're up.
All right, we're gonna.
We're not talking about your life story. We're talking about your predictions.
Oh, sorry. We'll talk about problems later. Anyway, we're gonna start from the top again. We gotta go Maple Leafs along with Chris and Sean here.
Yep.
But I mean, they were unbelievable last year, obviously with Matthews and Marner, but I think they're gonna be top of that division at the 1 spot. 2, let's see, second spot. Call me crazy, if you will, but I'm thinking with the Ottawa Senators. I think just like
I like Ottawa.
what'd you say?
I had Ottawa in second.
Oh, you did? Oh, okay. So Ottawa, I mean, Carlson, best D in the NHL. I don't care what anyone says.
Yep.
Heard it first, and a lot of other places too.
Everyone is agreeing with you.
What's that?
You said I don't care what anyone says. Like anyone's gonna disagree with that statement.
That's true.
Oh no, I did not have them in second. But whatever. Fuck me.
So they're going to be, I think, second, right
Pretty
behind
much.
Toronto. I think under their new coach and just the way they played in the playoffs last year, they're only going to go up. And then right behind them, I'm going to go with the Canadians. Carey Price. Sean, the fact that you even tried to say that they're going to be the bottom of that division is kind of makes me sick
Well,
a
I
little
mean,
bit.
if he gets hurt again, they might as well be at the bottom of the
What
division.
have they done to say any differently?
What's that?
What have they done?
Yeah, but you have Carey Price. I'm not counting him out ever. Ever. So yeah, Canadians there. And then after the Canadians third, fourth, I'm gonna go Lightning. Who's their star now? Is that what's the name? The Russian kid?
Vasilevsky.
Yeah, I think he's our age actually, so he's pretty good back there.
Wouldn't say that.
I think he'll be better than Bishop for them.
Yeah.
And
Yo,
I think if Stamkos is healthy, they still have all their. They lost Druin, but he was never like. He's got the talent, but he was never their top guy there, which he will get in Montreal. But he was never like their go-to guy because they just bumped heads there. I think.
Yeah, they had too many forwards. They had Kucherov. They had what's his name? Who's the other fucking guy? Tyler Johnson.
Bala.
Yeah, no, they just had a nasty team. They had too many forwards that they didn't have room for them to slot in the top six.
Yeah, so I think they're really good. Callahan will be healthy.
Ooh, Cali.
And he's always good. And then Hedman. I know I said Carlson's the best D, but Hedman's not too far behind him. Behind the Lightning, who do we go here?
You're not going on Tinder. You just gotta pick one.
No, Tinder, I think the rule on that is just swipe right till you run out of likes.
No, you look at all the pictures and you read the bios. Let's be real, Steve.
Yep. I didn't know that.
You look at the interests. You're like, ooh, do we have like interests? We both like
On Facebook from 6 years ago.
I'm gonna go behind Tampa. I think the Bruins. I think Rask is still. I feel like he's always getting shit on for I don't know for what reason, but he's always been.
I like him.
And then McAvoy, Rask. I think he's always getting heat, but I think he's been unbelievable since he's been there.
He's solid.
Yeah. So I think they'll be fifth spot there, and then after that it's who we have: Red Wings, the Sabres, and who else? The Panthers. The Panthers are. One year they're unbelievable. Next year,
it was just terrible. It was terrible.
What's that?
It was a terrible drop off. The Islanders literally buried them. John Tavares buried that team with that fucking goal he put in.
And the Islanders had a terrible bounce back year.
They did, but he buried that team. Like, John Tavares can single-handedly say he buried the Florida Panthers last year.
So, yeah, I'm going to go with the Panthers there. I mean, they re-signed Yandel. They still have Barkov. They're going to miss Yager, but I feel like he did his job there in terms of helping the younger players develop.
Putting the good culture in, too, in the locker room.
I guess I'll have the Sabres before the Red Wings. I really want to put the Sabres higher, but I just don't see.
I think they're a year or two away. That's it.
The goaltending's not that good. They don't really have like that one stud defenseman like everyone else in the league has. And then Detroit. It kills me to say it, but they after making the playoffs so many years in a row, they're basically in that rebuild stage now. Even with the new rink.
Poor Franz.
What's that?
Poor Franz Nielsen.
Well, I think arguing with this kid on my team last year about Franzi. If he was younger, he'd be a perfect first line center.
Yep.
I still think he's up there. He's not Datsuk, obviously, but no one really is.
He's so solid.
I still think Franzi is just like one of the best two-way players in the NHL. But he's kind of got. I mean, you have Larkin coming up. You have Bertuzzi. I mean, Larkin's been there. You have Bertuzzi coming up.
Tartar. Let's go Eastern Conference Final. Let's go, Sean.
Whoa, we're jumping all the way there, huh?
Yep.
Wowzers. Okay. Penguins. Ooh. Jeez. Well, that's tough because it all depends on the seeding and whatnot.
Well, just assume it's. Let's say you got whoever your lowest seed is goes into the Atlantic. Because let's be real, the Metro is going to be the top seed.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Penguins Leafs.
There you go, Steve.
Now it's gonna sound like I'm looking up to my little brother, which is not the case here. But I see
it again, dude. Plane traffic.
I don't know. Like, I really want Penguins to win the cup again. I think they'll definitely make it as far as the Western Conference Finals. And Toronto, like, they're going to be too good to bet again. I'm going to go Toronto and Penguins as well.
We're all in agreement. Toronto and the Penguins are going to be the Eastern Conference Final. All right, so now we're just going to end the East with a quick little thing. I want 3 bold predictions. They don't have to fit your predictions for the standings, just 3 things you think. You got to come out. 3 things that might be controversial, but you think they're going to happen. I'm going to start. I have Toronto winning the President's Cup. I think they're going to be absolutely filthy. And I think they're in a division where they play everyone enough where they could beat most of the teams in that division. Then I got the Rangers will miss the playoffs, which goes against my prediction. But to be honest, I could see it happening just because I think if an injury goes to Henrique, I think they're screwed. Simple as that. And then I think Matthew Barzal is going to put up 50 points in his rookie year and win the Calder. So, you're up. Steve, you're up. 3 predictions. 3 ballsy predictions.
3 predictions. Okay. Crazy, but that's Columbus making it all the way to the Cup.
Who?
Columbus making it to the Cup final.
Okay.
That's a big shot in the dark.
All right.
And then another thing out of the East. I think Matthews. It's not really like a shot.
What? Matthews?
No, just like he's gonna be like top 5 in points.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what
All right, that's still a prediction. You can throw it out there. It doesn't have to be crazy.
And also Jonathan Drouin too. I think he's gonna have a real breakout year
I can see that.
for the Canadians.
All right.
He's back in French Canada, and he's gonna.
It's that a boat.
Hey,
All right, Sean, you're up. 3.
McAvoy's gonna win the Calder.
Okay.
He just really fucking plays well. he really does.
Good way to put it.
Penguin. Well, no, obviously. Capitals lose in first round.
Oh.
What else is new, huh?
What else is new?
Shocking. Washington, Maryland news.
All right, give me one more.
And the last one, I'm gonna go with Sabres making the playoffs.
That would be a fun twist. I'd like to see it, to be honest with you. I think Jack Eichel's awesome.
well, now I didn't think you were gonna agree to that fast, but I'm gonna keep the one with Drouin.
Okay.
I'm gonna go get rid of the Matthews. He's gonna be on blue. I think Drouin's gonna be top 10 in points.
Okay.
That, along with Columbus going to the Cup final,
Okay.
and
One more.
Red Wings just getting right back to the playoffs, baby.
All right. Get the fuck out of here. Okay, moving on to the West. Let's start with, let's go with the Pacific. Let's go with nice and easy. I got Edmonton as the 1 seed in the entire West and first in the Pacific. I got San Jose in 2nd, Anaheim in 3rd, Calgary in 4th, Arizona in 5th, Las Vegas in 6th, LA in 7th, and Vancouver in 8th. I have LA taking a fucking nosedive. I think they're just bound. They have
You think their core guys are done?
It's not that I don't think they're done. It's just that I think everybody else is getting younger, faster, and better, and they're just sticking with the veterans that they have on big deals that they really can't get rid of.
Doughty's a pussy.
Doughty is a little bit of a pussy. I like Muzzin a lot. Jake Muzzin, I'm really high on. I like Jake Muzzin a lot. But I mean, they just have who's their best forward probably? What? Carter? Jeff Carter? Kopitar, yeah, obviously. I always forget about Anzi just because he's so good, but no one ever talks about him. He's the most under-talked about
Jeff
player.
Carter.
Jeff Carter, Toffoli. I mean,
Yeah.
they have a good team, but I think everybody else is getting, and the West is so quick, and I think they're just one of the slower teams out there. And
Yeah, but think about this. If Jonathan Quick doesn't get hurt last year, they probably make playoffs.
But that's a big if. Jonathan Quick's gotten hurt almost every year. That's like Carey Price.
Who's their backup?
Budaj plays pretty well for them too.
Budaj played pretty well, and they had Bishop last year, but now he's on the Stars. But I think Edmonton's just going to breeze through everybody. They're just that good. McDavid. I think bold prediction here for the West. I'll get there early. Cam Talbot is going to win a Stanley Cup before Henrik Lundqvist and just blow Ranger fans' minds and just dig that knife in a little bit deeper. But, I mean, San Jose, I think,
The
is...
Knights are pretty deep. They're just going to twist it at this point.
Yeah. San Jose's great. I hate Anaheim. I think they're overrated, but they're going to make the playoffs.
Anaheim's sick.
And Vancouver's the worst. And Calgary got Yager. I think that's going to be a really underrated move. And I like Arizona a lot. I think that move from the Rangers, basically they're just the Arizona Rangers with Duclair and Stepan and Ranta. It's just one of those things. I mean, I think they're going to be a good team. I think they're going to shock people. I think they're building their team the right way. And they have Ekman Larson, who is just absolutely nasty. Like, one of the most nasty defensemen in the entire NHL.
You don't hear about him too much either.
Exactly.
You know.
Losing Shane Doan's going to hurt. I think that was a fucked up move. Letting him leave.
Don't get me going on Shane right now.
That was a fucked up move letting him leave.
Great. I'm going to cry on the
Fucked
air.
up move letting him leave, but I think they're in good position in the future, and I think they can compete this year. I think they could surprise people. That's my dark horse team.
Yeah, I'm going to go Canucks in last place. I'm going to go Coyotes in 7th. Yeah. Vancouver, Arizona. I'm going Golden Knights at 6. I'm a huge Golden Knights fan
Same
now.
as me. I had them in the same spot. I like that.
I really think I wouldn't be that surprised if they made playoffs, just because Fleury is just going to be fucking sick all year.
Oh, yeah. And they got
He knows
Kunitz
I feel like the hype around the Golden Knights is picking up because of their preseason.
and James Neal. James Neal's a great pickup for them.
Dude, their preseason, how about their Twitter account?
They're fire.
They're chirping the
most,
Canadians,
the
dude.
most
Well, they got
fire-
shirt first, that's why.
The most fire
No.
Twitter account.
I'm just saying, I mean, that's sick.
They're
And
just-
then I'm going Kings after that. I think they could squeeze into a wild card spot if Jonathan Quick, like the Canadians with Carey
stays healthy,
Price,
yeah.
can help them out. But I mean, Drew Doughty's definitely a walking badge after getting pushed out by the Chuck. But he's still.
Sean, I watched the video. It's not that bad.
Who would
He's
win in a
still
fight? Who would
sick.
win in a fight? Drew Doughty or Helen Keller?
Helen Keller, dude. 9 times
That's
out.
4.
So I'm going Kings at 5th, and then I'm going to go Flames. The Flames got Yager, so, I mean, add it to the list for the Yager fanatics out there.
Johnny Hockey.
Ma, can you get me a jersey? I think the Flames are good. I think they were shit. They did not do well in the playoffs last year.
Nope.
A little disappointed. I'm going Sharks 3rd. I mean,
Okay.
I like the Sharks. I want them to win the Cup against the Penguins a few years ago. Joe Thornton's awesome. It's going to hurt them without Marleau, though, I think. But I think, who's their fucking goalie? What's his name?
What's his name? Martin Jones.
He's good, man.
He is
You don't
very
hear a
good.
lot about him, aside from the playoffs, obviously, a few years ago, but he's sick. And then I'm going Ducks in 2nd, because Corey Perry and Getzlaff could just take over games together. And then Oilers 1st. They'll probably be the best team in the NHL in a
That's
few
just,
years.
that team is so good. They're just so good.
They're like, them and Toronto remind me a lot of each other. The only difference is Toronto is more like young
Defensive.
stars, but McDavid is just sick.
Yeah.
You say Toronto has more young stars?
Well, yeah, dude. They have Hyman, they have Marner, they have Nylander, they have Matthews.
Okay, all right, that's fair.
But yeah, Oilers there. I think the Coyotes are going to have a better year. I'll probably root for the Coyotes more than the Rangers now, because that is Rangers.
I'm not. I hope the Coyotes get buried this year.
Oh, what you
Yeah, Shane Doan, dude. That's a fucking.
They're gonna be lost this year. They don't even know it.
Who
I
said
think they think by making that move is gonna it's like the move of the century there.
Yeah.
Can you
And
see
I
Steve,
think
Sean?
they're gonna be worse without him this year. I think in the future, in a few years, they're gonna be better. But they still weren't all that great last year. Stepan's good, but now Ronta's a starter. Can he play that? Can he be a starter?
I think he can be. I think he can be.
I mean, I think he can, but I think the Coyotes have too much hype around him right now.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think they're flying under the radar.
Yeah. Man, I probably should have picked them 7th. That's a real bold statement.
Last place. Arizona Coyotes.
Not because you're bitter.
I don't think they're going to be that good. I think they hurt themselves not signing Shane Doan. I think they're going to give too much to Ranta, and I think he's not going to do as well as he was for the Rangers. I think he's going to play well, but they're going to overuse him because who's their backup there?
Yeah, that's a good point.
And then Duclair kind of had an off year last year. I think he'll be better. Domi was kind of battled through injuries. And you still have Ekman Larson, who's he'll probably be their captain, I guess. People's elbow. All right, so then seventh spot. West is tough, but no, Canucks. I don't know what's going on there. Sedins were they on their last year of their contract?
I believe
The Down syndrome twins are on their way out, but they're still sick. I don't even think they're on their way out. They're just in a bad spot.
Yep.
They almost have no one there. So ever since they went to the Cup final, they just fell off the map. So what's that? Golden Knights at 6.
Yep.
Coyotes have Dylan Strome.
Yep.
Forgot about that.
Yes, they do.
That is true. Hopefully, he's better than Ryan in the NHL.
Ouch.
No, I'm just saying. Poor Ryan.
Ryan, wherever you are, I love you.
I'm gonna go after that. 5th spot, right? Yeah, 5th. Kings. I think they're gonna be pretty good. I think they're gonna be better than next year. I don't know if they have it to make another deep cup run, or if they'll make the playoffs. To be honest, but them in 5th. 4th, Sharks.
Ooh.
I think they're gonna, without Marleau, it's gonna hurt them, and I don't think I think with just signing Thornton is the right move, but they're definitely gonna miss Marleau. I know Marleau probably is ready to leave there anyway, but and then 3rd, Flames. I think the Flames are gonna be a team. You don't want to sleep on the Flames this year.
Johnny Hockey, baby.
Their forwards are unbelievable. Their goaltending's pretty solid. And that really good decor. And then Oilers, 2 spot.
2 spot Oilers, wow.
2 spot. I don't think they're quite deep enough on the back end to finish 1st. But, their forwards are unbelievable. Cam Talbot, obviously I'm a huge fan of his. And then 1, the Ducks. I think they're going to be just with Ryan Miller and John Gibson.
I fucking hate the Ducks. I hate the Ducks.
I just don't see them with Perry, Kessler, and then have Lindholm too on the back end with Cam Fowler. I see them having a very good year there.
All right. Okay. All right. Moving on. Let's move over to the Central. I got Nashville in 1st, Chicago in 2nd, Minnesota in 3rd, Dallas in 4th, St. Louis in 5th, Winnipeg in 6th, and Colorado in dead last.
Dude, the Avs are going to be sick.
The Avs are going to be terrible. Duchesne has to get traded yesterday. He should just come on over to Brooklyn, Belmont, wherever the fuck the Islanders are going to be playing. Quebec, I don't know. But he should just come on over, play with JT and Jordan Everly, and just be happy. St. Louis, I think, is going to have a big drop-off. I'm not as high on them as everyone else. Tarasenko is great, but losing Hitchcock, I think, is going to hurt. He was one of the best. He is one of the best coaches in hockey. It was just one of those things where he wore out his welcome there. He was just there too long.
Yeah.
Dallas, I think, has just been bad for a few years, which has shocked me because they have Sagan and Ben. But
they have Ben Bishop now.
But now they have Ben Bishop, so I think they're going to be a much better team. Minnesota's just solid. I hate Minnesota, but they're just so solid.
I hate Minnesota.
I hate teams like that. They're just so solid, and they're always there, but they never do anything, and I just fucking hate them for it. Chicago. Losing Panarin's going to hurt, but they got Saad back, which I think is going to be a good move ultimately for the team. I don't really think it's going to kill them as much as it should. And then Nashville. Nashville's just nasty. They should go back to the Cup, I think. If they don't, that's going to be a shame.
I hate that Mike Fisher retired.
I do hate that Mike Fisher retired, but that team is just absolutely nasty. PK.
They also picked up Benino, too. That's huge.
Yup. And they got Forsberg. They got Johansson. They got my man on the back end.
Yossi.
Roman Yossi, my man. And Seth Jones. The team is nasty. Oh no,
Wait,
Seth
did you
Jones
say
is
Seth Jones?
Seth Jones is on the Blue Jackets.
Yeah,
They
he
got
is.
Roman Yossi and they got Ryan Johansson. Wow, I just sounded stupid, but whatever. So it's getting late. So
Ellis is out for a little while though.
Ellis is
Yeah.
out for a little while, but I mean, I just think they're so good that they'll be able to get past it. So let me hear, Steve. Let's start with you this time.
All right, one, we're going Blackhawks. I mean,
Never a bad choice.
you just can't. I mean, after last year, they got swept in the first round.
Back with a vengeance.
Lost a few dollars to Hunter. My team wasn't too happy about that because I mean, how do you predict the Hawks getting swept?
Captain
Yeah.
Serious.
Kane, Taste, and they got back Saad and Sharp, if I'm not wrong, right?
I do believe they got Sharp back. Yeah.
So I mean, their management is just unbelievable.
Is Campbell done?
What's that?
Is Brian Campbell done?
Yeah, he retired.
Did he really?
Yeah, he did. Two, we got to go Preds. I mean, they lost Fisher. They lost James Neal, but like I think Fisher's leadership is gonna be tough. But then they just named Yossi captain, and then I think James Neal can be replaced. I don't think he's like that untouchable. He is good. 3 stars. I mean, Sagan and Ben. And then you said Bishop's their goalie now, right?
Yep.
4, I'm gonna go Jets.
Ooh.
I like the Jets to have
Big ball.
Shifley, Little, Line, whatever his name is.
Patrick
Well,
Laine, yeah.
Who's their captain? Blake Wheeler.
Blake Wheeler. I like Blake. He's so
I think
solid.
I think they're gonna be good next year.
I hope they make the playoffs.
Yeah.
5, I'm gonna go Wild. They're just like they're good. They're solid.
They're just fucking solid. I hate that.
They're just
I hate
solid.
how
Like, I
fucking
feel-
solid they
Like
are.
I feel like they should be higher than 5th. I'm gonna give them 5th because I don't think they go lower than that.
Yeah. I like Dubnik, though. I do like Dubnik.
Blues, like I hate putting them that low, but I feel like they've lost a lot in the last few years and they haven't really gained too much. I mean, just so Tarasenko and Petrangelo. And who's their goalie there? Jake Allen? He's
Yeah.
been pretty steady.
I'm not sold on him either, though.
I think he's good. I think he was better when Ellie was there because they complemented each other.
It's his pads, dude.
And then he got hurt too, but I think he'll have a better year next year. And then the Avs, I don't know what's going on there. You
Trade
always want to root
everybody.
for them.
Trade
You really do. They have unbelievable
everybody.
jerseys, and like Joe Stack's their manager, so I don't know what's going on.
I think he's got to go.
Yeah.
Oh no, I don't think so. I think you're going to see a similar thing with Druin. Who'd they get for him? Actually, Druin.
They got
Or Tampa?
fucking one of the young defensemen on Montreal. Stats. I don't know. I'm not fucking pronouncing that shit.
I feel like they get something pretty good for Duchesne. I feel like there's no way he stays there.
No.
But I don't know. McKinnon, I think, is going to be much better than he was last year.
My boy Landeskog.
I root for Landeskog, but I don't know. I just don't know what's going on with the Avs. They need a lot. Who's
Tyson
their goalie?
Barrie.
Even? Is it Varlamov?
Yeah,
Or is
yeah,
he?
yeah.
It is, right?
Sergei
Yeah, I don't know. He's still
Varlamov.
beating his wife somewhere in Russia, so I don't know what's really going on there.
All right, Sean, you're up.
The Hawks in first. Jonathan Taze is angry right now. He's not happy. He's really just pissed off and embarrassed.
Yep.
Preds second. Blues third. They're too good, even in the playoff. Who'd they play first round? Was it the Wild?
I think it was the Wild.
They look like the Wild's older brothers.
Yeah.
They really did.
I hate
So I'm
that.
going Blues. Then I'm going Wild. I think the Jets will finish fifth, but that could be anywhere. I think they could be up and down between either fourth or fifth. Obviously, Line A is the guy there.
Nasty.
He knows what he's doing out there.
Oh, yeah.
I'll tell you that for free con. He knows what he's doing. And then I'm going Stars. Like with the Jets, they might be able to finish fifth, but I don't know, man. I don't know if goaltending was the only problem. And then Avs 6.
All right. 7.
Avs 17.
All right,
Sorry.
so let me hear conference championship. Let me hear it. Let's start with you, Sean.
Conference Championship, Hawks Predators.
Hawks, Predators. All right, Steve.
I mean, Same thing. Same exact thing.
I'm going Edmonton, Chicago.
Oh,
I'm going Edmonton, Chicago.
I was too busy just sold on Hawk spread. See, that's now you got me thinking.
Yep. Edmonton,
Gotta
Chicago.
bang my head against the wall here.
And now, while you think on that, let's go to 3 bold predictions. I got Cam Talbot wins the Vezina. It's a bold statement, but I'll stand by it. Arizona makes the playoffs. And then St. Louis misses the playoffs. Now, Sean, let me hear your bold predictions.
Bold statement. Golden Knights make playoffs and win first round.
That's a bold statement.
Say that again. I'm sorry.
Golden Knights make playoffs and win first round. Oilers get upset in first round. And Predators win the cup.
All right. Steve?
Fred's missing the playoffs.
Ooh.
Fuck you.
Gibson. I think Gibson is sick. Gibson with the Vezina. Very bold. And then Tarasenko leading the NHL in points.
All right. Those are good. Those are good. Before we get to our Stanley Cups, let's just go over a little thing. MVP. Steve, let's start with you.
Of the league.
Yeah.
I gotta go McDavid again.
Sean?
Crosby, he's pissed. He's not happy with the cup. He won the MVP.
I'm going McDavid. I'm with you, Steve. I think it's just Connor McDavid is that damn good. It's just how it is. Rookie of the year. Sean?
McAvoy.
Can we go through like the big name rookies really quick? Like
No.
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 Like all right, like so the Devils have
Hisha.
Nico.
Nolan Patrick's on, fucking team's Nolan Patrick on.
You go.
I'm going Barzal. I think Barzal is going to surprise a lot of people. He's going to be on the second line. He's going to get a lot of minutes. Dougie Waite's putting him with 2 veterans, and Ladd can score the puck, and Josh Bailey can pass the puck. So I think he's going to be in a prime spot, and he's going to be on the first power play, it looks like. So I think he's going to be in a good position to get a lot of points.
Wait, is Matt Murray still considered a rookie, or what's his deal?
No, he's not a rookie. No.
I think someone asked Doug Wade if Barzal made the team based on that power play goal. I'm pretty sure
He was like, yeah.
Doug was like, yeah.
Yeah.
He's on the squad.
Yeah, no, he's going to play them over the veterans. He said it already. He's just like, you got to stick with the young guys. If the young guys can get you wins, that's really what you need. You got to hurt people's feelings. That's how it comes down to. And then let's go Coach of the Year.
I'm gonna go for Rookie of the Year. I'm gonna go with McAvoy as well. Got to go with the hometown hero.
There you go. All right.
Hometown hero? What does that mean?
From New York guy, Sean.
Hometown hero means he's from Boston.
I'm talking about like our hometown, dude.
He's not from our hometown either.
Oh my God, you gotta.
Coach of the Year, Sean.
Coach of the Year?
Wait, who won it last year? Was it Tortorella?
Yeah, I believe so.
I would say that scumbag Babcock, but no one's going to give him Coach of the Year. They're not going to give him that much credit with that team. If the Islanders can make the playoffs,
Dougie.
I'll go with Doug Wade, dude. I like Doug.
Steve?
Todd McClellan.
Todd McClellan. I'm going with Rick Toshet, the Penguins assistant who they hired to be the head coach of the Arizona Coyotes. I think he's coming from a system where he's playing with Sidney Crosby. I mean, I think he's going to do a lot of work. I wanted to pick Dougie, but I think the Arizona is going to be so much better than last year, where the Islanders, I think, just had a bad year, and people will see that. I think he'll get a lot more credit than Dougie will. All right.
If you think about it, though, who's the Golden Knights coach? Dave?
Glenn. Greg
He
Glenn.
could win.
I wanted to
Golden
put him in
Knights
there,
are
too.
That's true. That's a good point.
I might buy a fucking Flurry Golden Knights jersey right now, dude. I might.
All right. Big time. Stanley Cup. Steve.
Penguins repeat.
Who they playing?
Olsen. Who are they playing? Edmonton.
All right. You say Penguins over Edmonton.
Penguins over Edmonton.
Sean?
Penguin Chicago. Give the fans what they've been wanting for years.
And who's winning?
Penguins.
Penguins, 3-peat. I'm going with Pittsburgh versus Edmonton. I'm going Edmonton in 7. Connor McDavid puts the people's elbow
Nuts, dude.
on the
Give
3-peat.
up the people's elbow.
Dude, Crosby would be so. I feel like Crosby's just been so angry since
He matumbos him
David's been stealing the spotlight.
right at the last moment. No. Boom. People's elbow. He throws a hattie.
If it was Edmonton Penguins, there's no way Crosby's losing.
I don't know, man.
Wait, did we do Vezina?
We didn't do Vezina. Well, me and you made our prediction for Vezina. Sean.
Did we? Oh no, I said that. That was like the bold prediction.
Oh, I honestly think Cam Talbot's going to win the Vezina. Who's your
I'm gonna go
Vezina?
with my man Carey Price.
Carey Price. Sean?
Who won it this past year?
Opie, right?
Ross, right?
I think it was Holtby.
Opie was in one of the last two. I can't remember which one though.
The Vezina. We could scratch a tri-state area teams right off of there. Well, that's tough. I'll go Talbot.
I like Talbot. I think he's gonna have a great year. I think he's still young, and I think he deserves it. I think he's gonna have a great year, and I think he's gonna put together a great season for them. So there we go. We wrapped it up. Season starts tomorrow. You guys excited?
Who's on tomorrow night?
Maple
I
Leafs.
still get the NHL Network here, so I'm not too happy about that.
Leafs, Winnipeg, and the Penguins play. I forget who they play though.
I gotta find a way to talk tomorrow. I should have to drive home tomorrow, so I don't know for the hockey.
All right.
Yeah.
How'd you like it? Good time.
I enjoyed it.
I've been hard as a rock for an hour and a half.
Steve.
I don't like sharping me, on the internet where people will see, but I'm not gonna let it get to me. It was fun. I enjoyed it.
You're gonna go cry yourself to sleep tonight, really? Because your brother bullied you?
No, I'm not. He still looks up to Big Brother.
Sean?
I might rub one out and hit the hay. I don't know.
Let me, final thought. Season's tomorrow. What do you got, Steve?
Season starts tomorrow. Who's on? You said Penguins play tomorrow?
Penguins play tomorrow.
Gonna contradict myself on what I said about the Penguins' slow start. Crosby, hat trick, first game of the season.
All right, Sean.
Chicago's going to win 8 out of their first 10.
All right. I'll close it out with John Tavares signs before the new year. Put it in the books.
That should have been a bold statement.
Put it in the
Tavares to Toronto. If they don't figure out that ring
Shut the fuck
situation.
up. Shut the fuck up.
Tavares to the Rangers.
Shut the fuck up.
I feel like the best move was firing Jack. Because having Doug Weight there is the only way Tavares stays.
Yeah, probably.
And then if they have a bad year, if he sees them not making playoffs, he's not signing.
No shot. But that's why they got to get off to a good start, and I think they will. I think they'll get off to a decent start. But all right, so we're wrapping it up. First episode of Puck Sluts in the books. Hope everybody enjoys it. Granted, we probably know this was a little bit long. Hopefully, we can edit it down to something people actually will listen or watch to. But
yeah, can we make it 5 minutes?
Yeah. Hopefully you guys like it. We'll be back in a week or two. We'll see how that works out. But hopefully next time, maybe we'll have a surprise. Maybe we'll all have Puck Slut T-shirts. I don't know. I'm not promising anything. But Christmas might come early. But hope you had a good time.
No tax on the fish tank.
You'll hopefully be hearing this.
Free shirts for Sean and Steve for donating their time. What?
Yep.
No
Thank you to Sean and
taxation
Steve.
without representation.
Good luck to you guys on your college seasons. I mean, we'll talk to you before then, but in case we don't, good luck to you guys. And, you'll probably be hearing this on Wednesday night, Thursday at some point. So hopefully you enjoy it, and keep an eye out for the next episode. So thank you guys. Boys, have a good night. Go to bed. You both look fucking tired.
Peace.